Rafa, a young jaguar cub with sleek golden fur and deep brown spots, prowled near the riverbank, his ears twitching at the strange glow reflecting off the water. The river, once clear and calm, now pulsed with eerie golden light. Fireflies danced above it, but their glow seemed dim in comparison. Curious, Rafa stepped closer, his paws sinking into the damp earth. The jungle around him whispered with unseen movements, creatures watching from the shadows. A ripple spread across the river's surface, sending glowing tendrils of light outward like veins of molten gold. Rafa hesitated. The elders spoke of legends or tales of a river that once burned with fire, marking the boundary between the known and the forgotten. Taking a deep breath, Rafa dipped his paw into the glowing water. Warmth rushed up his leg, filling him with a strange, buzzing energy. Suddenly, the jungle trembled. The trees shivered, their leaves glowing faintly as if responding to the river's call. A deep rumbling sound echoed through the forest, and from the water, a glowing figure began to emerge. Rafa's eyes widened. Before him stood an ancient jaguar spirit, its fur shimmering like liquid fire. Its golden eyes locked onto Rafa's, filled with unspoken wisdom. The spirit spoke, its voice deep and echoing. You have awakened the river of fire. Its power must be returned to balance before it consumes the jungle. Rafa felt a surge of responsibility. The river's light was spreading, its warmth growing hotter. If he did nothing, the jungle could burn. Determined, he turned and sprinted along the river's edge, seeking the source of its glow. The path twisted through tangled vines and towering roots. The air grew thick with shimmering mist, each droplet catching the golden light, creating a dreamlike landscape. Finally, he reached a massive tree, its roots sprawling into the river like fingers grasping for something unseen. At its base, a stone altar pulsed with fiery energy. Rafa stepped forward, heart pounding. He had to restore balance. But how? The spirit's voice echoed in his mind. Only the bravest hearts can tame the fire. Closing his eyes, Rafa steadied his breathing and placed both paws on the altar. A sudden gust of wind roared through the jungle. The golden glow surged upward, wrapping around the tree like a serpent of light. The river trembled, its fire fading as the balance was restored. Rafa felt the warmth leave his paws, and when he opened his eyes, the spirit was gone. The jungle stood still, peaceful, its natural glow returning. The river, once ablaze, now reflected only the moonlight above. Rafa exhaled, knowing he had done what was needed. As he turned to leave, a single ember floated toward him, settling on his fur before fading into his skin, a gift from the river, a mark of his courage. Rafa smiled. He had faced the unknown and emerged stronger, the jungle's guardian in his own right. With a final glance at the calm waters, he bounded back into the forest, carrying the jungle's secret with him. The trees whispered their approval, their leaves rustling in the wind as if telling his story to the night. And above, the stars twinkled like embers, watching over the jaguar cub who had danced with fire and won.